All right, testing. So we got 4 people out there already. Hello. Well, it'll be just fine, and you can see yourself. If you want to check, yeah, you can wave to the people out there, Neil. You're the star of the show.
Oh, you got it to work?
Got it to work. All right. With that said, just a reminder, our schedule today is Neil first, then Isaac, Omkar, Kai, and Rhett. And as one person is cleaning up and getting stuff out of the way, the next person can jump up and start to get ready right away. I'll let you know of your time at the end of each one. If you want to keep time yourself while you're presenting, you can have your Chromebook or your watch or your phone keeping time for you if that helps you manage it. We did have one person who hit 3 minutes and 59 seconds in the last class period. Nobody was under 2 minutes. Matter of fact, nobody was under 3 minutes. So they timed out real well. First period did a great job, and you guys will too. Okay? I actually had the stream scheduled to start at 9:30. So it's already live streamed right now. We probably have about 4 or 5 parents last I checked. And Neil, I'm just going to grab this real quick. Well, we have 3 out there right now. Y'all want to say hello? Everybody wave to the camera.
Hi.
All right. Hi, Hayden. You want to bring it back here and just tuck it on the shelf? There's some space for it. You have some things? Huh?
That needs to be
Cold?
Yes.
Okay, well, come on back and here's some shelf space. So set your there.
You first.
Very long.
I know.
Video game peace be like. No, video game peace be like.
I'm freaking
Do you have syrup in a water bottle?
Yes.
Hey, it's still sell. I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care where I came from.
I know, I agree.
Honey's better though. Honey's better. Honey's better than syrup. What did you do?
All right. Nothing. Okay. We are.
Oh wait, that was a part of the
See you
process.
later.
Yeah.
Right.
It exploded, but
Reading this?
No, doing our presentation.
Okay. So I'm staying over here and obviously filling out the rubric on you guys. It's just 2 things. This is all about your presentation skills. And so that's essentially what I'm grading you on. When we're done, my folks that presented today, you'll put your final speech into the tray. So be sure you turn that in before you leave today, okay? Just a reminder for my folks going tomorrow. Reese, Thomas, David, Lila, Clark, Dylan, Luke. Y'all can come in the morning to drop things off. As you can see, people did that today. If things need special consideration, either parents are dropping something off or you need refrigeration, you need to let me know. Parents can't come in the building tomorrow because of STAR testing, okay? Refrigeration. I have a small fridge. There's very little room in there. I'm happy to store things in fridges if I have to, but I prefer for you to keep it in a cooler. You guys are second period, so it wouldn't be in there too long before your presentation. So that's the reminder, my folks, going tomorrow. And that really applies to Thursday. The only difference from my Thursday folks is there's no testing on Thursday. So if your parents are coming in, they can do that with no problem. Dylan.
Could we come in like tomorrow morning for practice?
I have guitar club at 8 o'clock in the morning.
What
If you want to come in with a bunch of guitar players around, just to stand in the corner and rehearse.
like me and Luke could go outside maybe? Or
You can't go outside just for the security thing, because I'm not there to monitor you.
Alright.
Can you run through your stuff inside here in the classroom? Yeah, there won't be a lot of room, but yes, you can. Reese, real quick,
Can we come in and like fill up the ice or something?
can you come in and,
Fill cups with ice?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, now if you're doing that first, before first period, Reese, keep in mind the ice is gonna be sitting there for 45, 50.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a cooler. It lasts 6 hours.
When you come in the second period, get here as fast as possible, and you may begin doing that. I'm also giving everybody, Neil obviously has had plenty of time, but most of you are gonna get a couple of minutes to set up. That should be enough time for ice. You may also solicit help from people in the room. With that said, I've got to start the clock to make sure we get everybody in on time. And Neil, you look like you're ready. Okay. I'm gonna start your clock right now.
Waffles are one of the most generic breakfasts on the planet. They originated as boodlers in the 1500s around Europe and the Netherlands and Belgium. Now people eat waffles all around the world. Then in the 1800s, pilgrims brought waffles to the Americas. Americans use molasses, a material found right next to the Caribbean, to spice up the flavor of their waffles with the syrup. This is one of the transformations that made waffles what they're like today. I'm gonna pour this in for later in the show. It's better. So here are the ingredients to make perfect waffles. We first have our mix. This is 1 cup of Crusties. It's the mix I'm using in this demonstration. Oh my god. I also have my singular egg. This is for the fluffiness of our waffles. We also have our water. This is for bringing everything together. We have our mixing bowls. We have our measuring cups and measuring spoons. And we also have our waffle maker right here. Waffles aren't going to make themselves, so here are the ingredients to make our perfect waffles. We're first going to add a cup of Crusties. I've listed this before. We also have our singular egg. Our 2 tablespoons of vanilla oil. And finally, the rest of our water. I'm going to mix this up. Now that you're done mixing, you can you're mostly going to use 1 cup of batter at a time for each waffle. Put that in there. If you want to have a waffle, come up now. If you want.
All right, nice and orderly there, no pushing, no shoving. Wait for Neil, wait for Neil. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
Can't cut it.
They're alright. But they're better than zero.
All right, Neil, how we doing on that waffle there? Is it good?
That's it. Yeah, we'll find out. And there we are.
And that looks very good. Y'all give Neil a round of applause. Nice job. That's the fresh one right there.
You can have one?
You get to eat that one. You earned that.
Pancakes.
Right in there.
Now, Neil, is that a double waffle maker? Is there
Yeah,
one on the other
it's
side too?
It's a double. Probably the thing on the other side can probably gonna fail. So.
You got one successful and one what not? Oh, I don't know. That looks pretty good.
You got another one?
Hey, easy, easy.
I'll just have some of it. I don't want all of it. Just give me some.
I want Lupies. Just a little bit.
Yo, eat all these things.
I know Lupies.
Sorry.
They have.
Well, give me a bit. Let me record it.
Just rip it.
All right.
Dominic, give me one.
If you guys already had some waffles, please head back to your seats.
Well, I'm next.
I was so
You
bad.
got a whole waffle.
Neil, you did a great job.
Right.
I stopped the clock at your official end. Here's what you ended up with. 3 minutes, 44 seconds.
I'm completely.
I got a whole waffle.
Good, you did good. All right. Can I get a volunteer to help Neil clean up? Right, thank you.
Oh my God.
What do you want to do?
And Isaac, we're ready for you to start getting the setup.
I love you, Neil.
Yeah.
Neil, I don't care what other people do. I don't care what other people do. You're the best. You're the best.
Okay, so can I wash these out at the sink because I do not want to get this all over the.
Yeah, you sure can. And you might need somebody to go help you with that.
Yeah.
Hey, I do too.
Neil, walk into the bathroom.
Mark,
Oh, God.
It's the best I have.
will you help him wash that out in the sink?
You're not gonna come.
Let's see.
I
I'm
love
gonna
you
move this
too.
back real quick.
That-
Save me something.
The bathroom.
I gotta go.
Neil, I don't care what other people do.
Oh my God.
You know, they're not eating.
This is why advisory is overrated.
No, Abbott is so overrated. Abbott is so overrated.
I said advisory.
He's pretty like it's not.
But at least Abbott gets to.
Oh, yeah.
My eyes didn't know.
That's true of anything.
Yeah, I think it's like.
I expect high quality.
Yeah.
I call it.
Well,
Neil doesn't say you can help out. Can you top Neil?
So,
Plus we don't set fire alarm.
Yeah, we'll be better than Neil.
I think Neil.
Because Neil set the bar high.
Neil set the bar high, but we like that. We want everybody to reach that level of excellence. With that said, Neil, do you need any help carrying that?
I thought the smoke detector was gonna go off.
Make
you
sure
do
it's not
that.
exploding.
I got scared for a second.
Smoke detector managed to stay off. That's good.
Yeah, currently it's not resistant to waffle.
And, oh, we got a comment. What does it say? Y'all are doing great. Yeah.
Wait, who's it from?
That's from, y'all know Maddie Nelson,
Oh.
by James?
Yeah.
That was her mom.
I know.
So we got lots of moms and dads watching us today.
By the way, there are refills.
I come first, refill.
Okay, after making these hot waffles, I need to.
Isaac, I'm literally your father.
Isaac, I am your best friend. You better not do it.
You have to give your parents.
Remember when I let
You
you
give your mom. I'm literally your dad. You have to give your parents
Remember
extra.
when I let you do that?
Isaac, I'm your pet monkey, bro.
Isaac, you threw my
Okay, nothing, have a seat. We're getting
When I
ready to
said hi to you in
start.
the hallway,
For time's sake, it's important that we keep on the schedule. We also, again, have folks that are watching. Please, please, please,
You're a little damn.
as we go, So if you were gonna drop one, that's the one to drop.
Everything else made you guys.
Everything else made of glass, everything you held on to those. Neil, I put your waffle maker up there. You wanna set those bowls just next to it?
Okay,
and
well,
all your
I
stuff?
gotta do this
My
quick.
friend is like super
Or you can put it in the
I
bag.
gotta do this quick.
I'm craving tacos.
You can go grab.
Sure, he's gonna tacos.
All
I
right.
don't like tacos, I eat tacos. I
I
don't crave tacos, I just miss tacos.
Alright,
I
I
talk
call
to
first
Rhett.
up. I call first up.
I call second.
All right.
I go third. I may be bored, and I'm not my Mexican.
All right, voices off. Eyes on our presenter, and throughout the presentation, undivided attention on Isaac. Keep in mind, it's a summative grade, so we don't want to be distracting our friends while they're trying to get through this. All right, with that said, Isaac, we are ready for you. Do you have enough room? Do you need to push the table out a little bit? Or you
No,
good?
it's a short cable,
Okay,
so
you're good.
I have to do this.
On your mark, get set, go.
So I've been making smoothies for years now, and I've always loved them because you can do different fruits or different healthier options to make different combinations of flavors. It depends on what you use. So today I'm going to be teaching a little history on smoothies, and I'm going to teach you how to make one. So a little history is that they were invented in the 1950s in South America, and they were invented because they needed new ways to get fruit, or not fruit, sorry, they needed new ways to get like drinks and water in general because there was a drought happening during that time. So they figured out that if you smash fruit and put in like some milk and some other stuff, you can make a smoothie. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a large tropical smoothie. So first, you get about 5 pieces of pineapple, which is about half a cup of pineapple. You pour that in. Then you get 4 to 5 pretty big strawberries. Pour that in. And then you take your banana, you unpeel it, and then you just cut it into little pieces and peel it. And then you have to pour in your apple juice or pineapple juice, whatever one. I could not find pineapple juice, so I'm using apple juice today. Like that. And you take your Greek yogurt. You can use flavored. You can use a sweetened or non-sweetened. I decided to use sweetened because it makes it more. It makes it taste better in general. And you use about a cup of that, and then you take about 8 pieces of ice, and you pour that in. Now you put your lid on. And I don't know whatever your blender says, but mine is puree. That's what it's called. And also, just in case it gets stuck, you have a spoon. Just in case. So you put. Sometimes it gets stuck, so you just have to mix it around. Normally you have to mix it for about a minute or so.
It'll catch. There you go.
Sometimes they now take it off, and sometimes you go a little bit and you just scrape it off and mix it in there, and then it's basically done.
Hang on. This is always the part I worry about is the mob rushing to the stage here. Here's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna have you call for a volunteer who's seated with their hand up that's not shouting out at you.
Dylan.
And let's have Dylan help you to distribute those to the people who are gonna remain seated.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get them first.
Yeah, we'll save you a special glass at the end,
Oh,
Dylan.
let's go.
All right?
I'm just pouring. I'll set the cup.
Yeah, if you'll pull all the cups and just set them up for Isaac so he can just pour directly into them. Isaac, you'll pour. Dylan set all the cups up and then start taking the ones he's poured to the people. I wouldn't put too much in just to make sure there's enough for everybody. All right? You're officially done at 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Let's give Isaac a round of applause. So we're gonna give him a couple of minutes, like I'm doing for everybody, to pass out the demos and clean up. Our next presenter is gonna be Omkar. So Omkar, I know Isaac's still kind of in the way, but if there's anything you want to get ready, you can do that now.
Does anyone not want to?
If you save some for me, please.
I'm trying. You keep Dylan, see? That's why I don't. You keep Dylan. No more refills. You're done. Am I supposed to chug this? No.
Yes.
You can if you want.
Do your best not to drip on my tablecloth there.
Drink it slow. I have cards. Not like that. My cards
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I think
you're not the only one. We're trying to keep it nice and clean, but we've already got flour. I kind of figured this would happen. I can turn it over.
If you don't want yours, give it to me.
No.
If you don't want yours, give it to me.
No, seriously.
Those two.
There's like what? I can't make two.
One more. After. Hey, use this one. Let me see it.
I just thought
Who did not get some?
for breakfast, his
Just those two over there.
And this.
Oh, we just have 2 left.
I need a tiny bit.
3 including Dylan.
3 including Dylan.
I'm trying.
Well, Isaac probably could just bring
Outside
a.
meals, extra waffles.
You know what? I think that's a fair trade if it's okay by Neil. All right. All right, Dylan, serve up those smoothies and you get the extra waffles. Neil's got you. I think they're over there.
All of these?
Neil, let's go on the break.
I want some. I need my own.
Don't hand them all to Dylan, but give him his choice.
Can I have some?
Isaac.
Isaac, we need you to go ahead and start cleaning up. Would you get a volunteer, not Dylan, to help you do that?
Yes. All the plastic bags.
Clark, have a seat.
Oh my God, it's so soft.
Wait, can I have a little bite? Neil.
Neil, no, we're not doing that.
Wait, can I have
Dylan
some?
got some because he helped out.
I didn't
You'll
even
have a
get my
mob on
own.
your hand if we start passing
And I didn't get a seat. I wanted a seat.
Neil, do you want to just bring those over to your stuff? And we'll see about divvying those up after all the presentations. Sorry, Kruti, let me get this. Very, very good. All right.
I'm a great.
Got a little bit.
I'm honest.
Stuff, is this your bag?
Yeah, are you today?
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow.
You want to put the dry stuff in your bag?
Tomorrow.
And then if you feel like you want to clean this off,
Was it good?
That's almost, what do you make?
it's good. That's your vibe. Good job. And I have a clean.
But everyone's gonna get like 2 noodles or something like that. I'll let y'all taste it.
They want to bring food tomorrow.
What? Me? I'll let you have like 2 noodles.
Okay, I think that.
Okay, I really can't do anything more than that because there's not 9 noodles. It's like normal size cup. You know, I'm making raspberry lemonade slush.
Okay. I'm
Also,
sorry, are
Reese
you
is
okay
making
with
Italian
this
flavor.
mess right here?
That's not bad noodles.
And I'm gonna put this microphone just a little bit closer.
Sorry.
Make sure we pick you up.
What's your bestest friend?
No, there's no.
I didn't even get
I
a
let
job.
you do that.
There's no pen.
You just don't remember it.
No.
Good job.
Okay.
Freaking friends, you want to pull out one of these balls?
Yeah.
Omkar, what did it make?
Yeah, you don't turn right up your head.
Huh?
I
an eraser shooter.
Oh my god, I've seen those. It hurt. It hurt.
No, you'll be in after time. All right, with that said, we are ready for presentation number 3 today. Obviously, it's Omkar. Same rules apply as before. I know some people still have a smoothie cup or maybe a bit of waffle. Please make sure all the trash gets in the trash can. But during the presentations, I don't want anybody getting up, throwing things away. So if you're gonna do it now, do it now. Otherwise, just keep it there with you. And our undivided attention on our speaker. And I'm gonna start my clock. Are you starting one too?
Mhm.
Okay, let's start together. All right. On your mark, get set, go.
Today I'm going to be presenting you on how to make one of these eraser shooters. I've been doing this since the 5th grade, so I know how to, I would say I'm pretty good at this. If you get good enough, you can even make mods, like you could tape this together, or you can use this to make a shotgun with it. And then, to build this, you'll need only one mechanical pencil, a spring or a pen, if the mechanical pencil won't have a spring, and scissors. Without further ado, let's start building. Alright, so first I'm gonna have to chew on this. Is weird because this one won't come off, and you just do that, and then you press down on this to eject this part, and you have to cut off the black and white part. After that, you can take out all the lead, and then you have to have one of these springs so it can actually eject the eraser. Next, you have to cut off this part. This is where the spring's going to be loaded. And if the spring can't fit through here, it's okay because you can just use your scissors to make it fit in. And then with that, the spring should fit in, and you can just mold it onto it. Alright, after that, just for time's sake, you have to cut this in half into one, so you can fit it through this. But I'm just gonna use this since I already have it built. And we stick it through, and after that, you have your eraser. It has to be through a mechanical pencil, or it will not fit inside of you. And stick that through. And right now, we're gonna play a little game. It considers catching. So I'm gonna shoot one between y'all's 2 tables, the one with David and Rhett. And whoever catches the eraser gets one. Ready, set, go.
Oh, where did I go? I got it. You didn't catch it.
Yeah, I had that, right?
No, you just have to get it.
What's this up there? You pushed me earlier.
You get it after the.
I'm willing to fight for the death of this eraser.
Okay.
I'm gonna have everybody have a seat because otherwise somebody's getting hurt. Now, are you shooting one more?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
one more between them.
One more between people who are seated.
Just those 2 tables.
It's like the t-shirt cannon at a Spurs
No,
game.
just those. And then
I accidentally shot
ready?
my.
Oh, good bag. I'll do another one.
Yeah, Navnit,
Okay.
Oh, hey, please.
Zai, Reese, Isaac, please have a seat. It's not fair to the other kids. Not fair to the
Okay.
other kids.
I'll redo one between Dylan's table and their table.
All right.
Give me the eye.
No, I had that.
Now,
I have it right there.
Okay.
One last one.
I'm trying. I'm
Oh, you have an eraser? I have to do one for this.
He's got to do one to this side. All right.
Y'all can get your pencils right
All
here.
right. Have a seat. Stay in your seats.
There you have it. That's the eraser shooter. If you have any questions on how to do it, you can feel free to ask me. That's about it. Thank you for listening, and thank you for listening to my speech, and that's it. Bye.
3 minutes, 40 seconds. Round of applause for Omkar. All right, and he's cleaning up, which means Kai is getting ready, and I know that there was some stuff up there from the flour and the smoothies. So what you could do is just take the red tablecloth and fold it over that. And I can come help you, or you can just lift it yourself.
I got it.
You got it?
You just stick it in.
And you can do the same thing with that one. Yeah, just lift it up, pull it out so you have the table. That table's gonna work better for your cards anyway. Is that enough space for you?
Stuff on the table, but yeah.
Still good? Okay. Still stuff on the table, I can't believe it. All right.
I'm also starting a timer. I'm ready.
And you're also starting a timer, very good. All right. Now, people who got the shooters from Omkar, I need those tucked away so they are not a distraction. I should not see those out. I'm restarting my clock. Kai, we are ready for you in 3, 2, 1.
Today I'm teaching you how to play a card game called Liar. I learned about this game like 3 years ago at my aunt Nicole's camp. They were playing a card game and I just wanted to play. So I asked if I could play, and then after they said yes, I asked if they were playing, and they said I'd figure it out. And I did. So I play this card game with my friends and family all the time. This game is pretty simple, but to play it, you would need a 54 deck of cards, similar to ones you'd use in ERS or cribbage, and you take out the jokers, which I already did, they're over there, in most games. So you obviously want your cards to be shuffled first, and then you want to deal that between how many people you're playing with. It could be from 2 to 27. It really doesn't matter, but if you go over 10, it might start to get confusing, so I suggest staying around 2 to 10. So, and then after you do that, you need to figure out who's going first. That also doesn't matter, but what does matter is that you're going clockwise. For this, I'm obviously going to start. And then the first person needs to look through their deck of cards. They need to find an ace, because the first one in this sequential order. They put down an ace and say how many aces that they have. They can have up to 4 in their deck. Say I have 1 ace, and they put it down and said 1 ace. But if you didn't have an ace in your deck, you could lie and say a different card that isn't an ace, because it's obviously isn't an ace. I could put down and say 1 ace, but you wouldn't show it. You're supposed to be lying about it. And never put down more than 4 cards if you're lying, because then it's an obvious sign that you're lying. And if it's obvious, then you're going to get ridiculed and made fun of. Don't say more than 4. After the first person puts down an ace, the next person, in clockwise motion, would put down a 2. As many 2s as they have, and again, if they don't have a 2, they can put down a different card and say 1, 2 to 4, 2. But if you don't have 2s and you say 4 2s and someone else has a 2 in their deck, it's going to be an easy giveaway that you are lying. So if you are lying, I'd say either go 1 or 2 of whatever card you have. And that's basically, you keep going until king, which after king you restart to ace. The name of the game is to get rid of all of your cards. So if no one says liar to say that they think that you're lying, the card you put down essentially is a lie, then you would just go to the next number in the order. And if you do get called out on a lie, you take your card back. But if someone says liar and you weren't lying, they take their card. They take all the center cards, not just your card, just every single card that's in the center pile. And the first person to get rid of all their cards wins. I have pre-selected volunteers, and we're only going to be playing from aces to 3s. Okay, my pre-selected volunteers, please. So I'm obviously going to start. You can take a look at your cards. 1 ace. Does anyone think I'm lying? Not in the audience. Anyone out here think I'm lying? Just say liar if you do. Not in the audience. Okay. All right, it's your turn. You can put it down. If you don't have to,
This is supposed to see my cards. So
just put them up here if you can't see them. I chose jumbo cards for a reason.
1.
I think that's a lie.
I was lying.
Then you take all these center cards. You are on 3s. Don't make sure no one sees your cards.
1 3.
Do you want to call liar on him? You think he's a liar?
Lie.
And that's basically the name of the game. Thank you, my volunteers. That definitely, we're definitely not forced. I'm not done yet. I have an outro. I'm not done yet.
Oh, your outro. Okay.
Actually, I am done yet. It's 4 minutes. I'm done. Ha ha ha. Pretend I never said that.
All
My
right,
outro's not important.
give Kai a round of applause. That job. Yeah, 3 minutes, 57 seconds is what I stopped you at.
I saw.
Good thing you
I looked at my phone and I saw it was 4
Yeah.
minutes, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Never
it's always tricky when you're trying to explain rules to a game of any kind, card game or any other game, in 4 minutes or less. But that was well done.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, yeah, Rhett's up there now. Rhett, we pulled the tablecloth, but you can put it back. I think that's probably better for you.
What are you making? What are you making?
Another
Actually, get some this time.
I'm sorry, Dylan. You want Dylan? I will make a smoothie. I'll bring that smoothie. I will make that smoothie.
We're
I
doing
will
some
bring
tomorrow.
that. So maybe not tomorrow.
Yeah. Awful
Got some. Dylan did.
I could have made it little, but I decided to see what's
Hey,
chocolate brownie.
Isaac, mom chatted on the stream. You want me to read what she said?
Yes, read it aloud.
Yes, read it.
All right, here's what she said. Awesome job, Isaac. We can't wait to make your smoothie. Aww.
Isaac.
All right. Have a seat. Have a seat. Rhett, you need any help?
I can help you.
Oh my God. That's
He's
like
got it.
Oh my lord. I can help you. I can help you. When you're done, can I have the rest of that? To wash it? Yes. He's more out.
Oh, I'll deny it. You gotta run through me.
His name is Storm.
Okay. So today we just have 5 going, and looks like we're gonna time it out pretty close. We have about 9 minutes to the bell. It should give Rhett plenty of time for his demonstration and the cleanup. But this is just a reminder to everybody else that's going tomorrow that you can bring in supplies in the morning. Parents can drop you off, but they can't come in with you. Keep that in mind just because of STAR testing. You can also remind your parents, if you're interested in having them watch the live stream, that I'll live stream tomorrow's as well. And final thing, please, at the end of the day, my people that went today, don't forget to come pick your stuff up, because I'll need to clear off these shelves for my tomorrow people. All right? All right. Quick question.
I should do it where?
Speeches are going into the tray, and you can put it in there now, okay? Anybody else that went today? Speeches in the tray. Yep. That's the one. So when Rhett's done, Rhett will put his speech in there as well. Okay, and it looks like Rhett's ready to go, so let me stop talking and let's get the timer started.
Oh, I'm not telling you.
You just trust me?
Sure.
All right, look at him, he's ready. On your mark, you just said.
Alright, so today I'll be teaching you how to make a generally healthy smoothie. And I've been making smoothies for about 3 years, since I was like 9, and I've been modifying them to make them more yummy. Alright, so your materials, you're gonna need some pineapple juice. I got this from Walmart and H-E-B. Some spinach, you can't taste it in here, it just makes it more healthier. And some fruit, and it's frozen fruit that I get from H-E-B or Walmart too. And then these are chia seeds. Oh yeah, they're really good. They make like a texture in there, and just really good overall. All right, so first you're gonna want to put some fruit in, like about I don't know, halfway, to make it thick like ice cream. And if you don't want it thick like ice cream, you just want it like liquid. You don't have to put so much in. But I'm gonna put it all in. Alright, that's probably good. And then next, you're gonna put the spinach. Alright, you're gonna put that in too. All of that. That makes it more thick too. But you can't taste it. You can't taste it. Just remember that. Yes. Alright, that's probably good. Alright, so now I get this thing that you can puncture the pineapple juice. Oh no. And then you put another hole so it can come out. Alright.
the thicker the smoothie will be. I'm trying to make the smoothie thick. Yep. Okay, and then you get your chia seeds. I'm just gonna pour them all in.
Of course you are.
Because the more the better, right?
More of the pineapple
juice. Yeah. Well, not all of it.
That's overflow.
Okay, some of it is filling, but that's okay. Okay, then put that in. Okay, and then let me see my controls. And just like Isaac said, you need to squish that down so it can get caught in there. Well, that looks good.
That looks really good.
Well, I will make you some.
I really got some other good things.
Go down some more. And then once it like starts turning real smoothly, that's when you know you don't have to put it down anymore because it's good and smooth. Ah. When you get it down at the very bottom and then it like pops, it's really satisfying. For all the air bubbles down there.
Never such thing as too hot.
That probably should be good. Alright, so now I can pour it all. Oh, geez, alright. Can somebody come help me pour it?
Wait. Sit.
Yeah, I have to choose
You
some.
two
Go back.
sit. He's gonna call. We're not gonna do the bum rush thing. And Fred, before you do, you're at 3 minutes, 59 seconds, 0.78. You hold the record out for closest. I stopped it because it sounded like you were about done.
Yeah.
Am I right? Okay, so at this stage, would you please call on somebody with their hand raised? You can have two helpers if you want.
And just Luke.
All right, so Luke, set up those cups like we did with Isaac. Rhett will pour, and you take it to the fine people waiting patiently. We have 5 minutes to the, I'll put this in air quotes, bell. That's not going to ring, but I'll be sending you out at 10:19. My folks that went today, make sure you're all cleaned up, put stuff away, and have your speeches turned in if you went today.
Mr. Fraser, can I leave this here and then pick it up at the end of the day?
Yeah, absolutely. You need to be seated for Luke to bring you one.
Luke, you're doing it.
Not seated.
Luke, come on, I'm right here.
What's up, Luke?
I don't know. Oh my God! I don't know if this cup is really the last people.
This is so good. Or you want to try to win this?
Yeah, you got it thick, all right.
Yeah. Rhett, I love you. I know, but I can carry it home.
Never mind.
Bro just came out of the
You might use your spatula or spoon or whatever.
Oh yeah. Rhett, thank you. It's gonna be so much fun.
That's your parents. We're seriously not gonna get any.
Oh
Oh, I guess
Luke.
you will now.
yeah, I don't have any.
Please.
I haven't drank any of mine, but any don't want it.
What?
Hey,
I want it. I didn't drink any of it.
Hey,
No.
Alright, here's the last cup.
Well, is it good?
Right.
Thomas looks like he's enjoying his. He's got a smoothie mustache. All right, Rhett. You want to see if somebody will help you get cleaned up?
Oh, pour some pineapple juice for the people who didn't get some.
You want to help me? Yeah. All right. All I want in return is some of
Oh,
that
definitely.
pineapple juice.
Oh, definitely clean your blender up. I'll clean your blender up just fine.
I can give you some pineapple.
I feel pineapple juice. I love pineapple.
Please, you want some pineapple juice instead?
I can give you a refund.
Rhett,
You know what?
All right.
I love pineapple juice.
I feel like a pineapple.
tastes like pineapple.
No.
Give me
No dirt. No dirt.
I thought this was apple juice. Tastes like pineapple.
Because it's pineapple
Hey,
juice.
Rhett, bell's gonna ring in about a minute and a half.
Uh-oh.
So that's the time you have to
I mean,
start
well-
getting stuff put away.
Hey, can I keep that?
I'll wash out your picture for you if you'll get everything else taken care of.
I got left lemon. What do I do?
Nothing. It's good though.
Actually, no, is I take the picture of the bathroom and wash it out in the sink.
Well, that's so good.
I wouldn't know.
Rhett, can I pay you?
I need that. I need that.
Look at my face. How much you think I want?
Apple juice and sugar.
All right, everybody say bye to our live stream.
Adios.
How many people are online?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Just one left, and I think it's me.
Subscribe and like.
The